On our way to Chapmans Baobab, parked off here in 22 Pan. Quick break for the children. Awesome, 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 awesome. Come here. It's a bit cloudy or hazy or whatever. It's not sunny, but there's been rain here. Definitely on this pan there's been rain. The ground is wet, so a few more kilometers to go, and then next stop will be Chapmans Baobab. Run!
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
So guys, here we are at the famous Chapmans Baobab, which has fallen down in 2016. It's no longer a massive baobab what it once was, but yeah, I haven't seen it in all its glory, but yeah, if you just look at what's left, it must have been a massive baobab. So just a bit of history on Chapmans Baobab. So he carved his name in here, James Chapman, in 1861. We explored this piece of the Ntwetwe pan with Thomas Baines, the famous artist that painted the Baines Baobabs not far from here. They came from here. Their names was carved onto this with that date. That's more than 100 years ago. It's something special to stand on a place like this and you know that it's been explored 100 years ago. So James Chapman was born in Cape Town. By the guys that follow my channel, South Africans, his mother was actually from Malmesbury in the Western Cape. And the other thing that was quite interesting about Chapman is one of his sons was a victim of the Titanic. Another thing about James Chapman that was quite interesting is he explored the Zambezi district, and it's reported that he was about within 110 kilometers of Victoria Falls about 3 years before David Livingstone came across the Victoria Falls. So he would have been the first European to actually see the Victoria Falls before David Livingstone, if he explored it any further. But yeah, he was within 110 kilometers from the Victoria Falls. So here is what was Chapmans Baobab. What's left of it is what's left of it. I don't think it's gonna last a long time. It's been 5 years since it's been fallen over. Still no explanation on why it fell over, but yeah, there it is. On to the next, on to north. Next is another interesting baobab I'm going to show you guys, which is going to be Green's Baobab. So let's move on to there. Okay, so here we are at the Green's tree, Green's Baobab. So I don't know if you can see here, but here's the carving, Green's Expedition 1858.09 of .9. So this was in the beginning of 1858. They've come here, Fred and Charles Green, two Canadians explorers that went up north. Charles Green was drowned in the Okavango Delta, and J.W. Bonfield was eaten by a crocodile in the Okavango Delta. So here is P.H. Viljoen. So this guy was with James Chapman, the previous oak we saw, the previous tree. James Chapman, him and his dad explored with James Chapman. So they're from Zeerust. That time would not have been Zeerust, but they from Zeerust. And yeah, 1800s. So yeah, 1858, 1859. The guy sat underneath this baobab. It would have been massive by that time already. Chilling here, ready to head up north. So these guys came with probably horses, cattle or whatever, explored this area, went up north. Yeah, it's just amazing. And if you are visiting this place, please don't carve your name on this stuff. Just put it simple, that's just bullshit. Don't put your name on this stuff. This is history. This is just amazing to stand here. Imagine living 134 years back, coming through these pans in the summer heat, 40 plus degrees Celsius, sitting under this tree, eating what was probably hunted by your guides or whatever the day. It's amazing, really amazing. But yeah, guys, let's move on. Let's carry on. From here we're going to Gweta. From Gweta we're moving along the tar road to Makgadikgadi National Park, and we'll be driving alongside the Buteti River.
Navigating through sandy ground. Goals for advanced driving skills.